standing ulti him, and he does use a dash though, and that gives me full liberty. As well. And yes, I get another kill on Agni. And oh, there's a monkey in lane. Him and Agni as well, and I get a double kill. Oh Jesus, that deserves it. I am the greatest. Hello guys, how you doing? Hello ninjas and ninjats, it's Peabutnutterninja, and guys, we are playing Smite Beta, and we are playing with Anhur, the king of the lions, king of Mufasa, king of Simba. And why exactly are we playing with Anhur again? I've already done the skills and practice, I've already done the PvP matches, and it's because Anhur recently got nerfed, and what I'm trying to say is that the nerfs don't matter. They nerfed Anhur in the wrong places. I do think that the slow nerf was big, because Anhur had that triple threat. He had the slow, the stun, and the slow stun and the jump. So they did two things. They increased the cooldown on his jump, and they also increased or decreased the slow rather on his thing. So with those two nerfs in mind, it is very, very, very strong. Regardless, because of his range and his skill set, it's still very powerful. His shifting sands, it is only a 5% slow and increases the damage of Anhur's basic attacks by 4%. In addition, look at this, his passive is just so strong. So I really think Anhur needs more nerfs. He is still really strong, and we will just showcase a game. We are playing against some high level people. I know Dimfer is really high in the rankings at least, so we'll just have to keep a watch on that. And with that in mind, it could be that is there a guy here? There is a Wukong here in the left lane, and he has disappeared. He is missing, and that means Agni is right here in mid lane too, and he was coming to gank, but I don't think he'll be able to get it. Not today, sir. And what I can do is get a cheap shot on 83 damage. And oh, I am getting hit by Thor, and I'm getting ganked pretty hard, and I can get a stun there, and I don't know if they're gonna get this kill. I don't really have too much, and Thor is. I'm just kind of running these guys around, and that's totally fine. And oh, I'm getting body blocked there, and oh, we do get. No, we don't get first blood. Yes, we do get first blood, and we get double kill rather. And it does look like they're trying to shut me down, and this is going to give a huge advantage to Agni in my lane, so I'm going to have to be incredibly careful about how I play this. I'm going to have to play the tower, as I did get that kill EXP, but it's not going to be enough. And wow, that was some pro play, especially early on, and I'm just going to have to hug my tower, as I'm going to have to take some damage, as I was out here really late, and that is no problem. I will gladly lose some gold to keep my HP. And so far, we're up 3 kills rather, and I don't know. It's pretty nice. And so, wow, that was a pretty insane run around. I'm surprised I even got away. I don't have any movement speed in my build yet, so I will take what I can. And there we go. We kill the minions. And it looks like Agni's trying to kill my minions, and he does have that armor buff, so I'm gonna have to play really passively until it disappears. And he does do that run-in thing, but he didn't get all of them, so it is gonna be to my advantage. I'm very interested to see what he builds instead. What I can do is I can just shut these guys down. He is hitting me quite a lot, so I'm gonna have to play really passive, as he is gonna try to kill my minions. And he's gonna hit level 5 here in a second, and he does use his Hand of Gods, so he really has a big advantage the way that he's playing with his Hand of Gods, so I'm just gonna have to be very careful about how this turns out. And I'm just gonna pop more. I'm waiting to see him use his Path of Flames, and there he goes. He uses it, and oh, can we get the kill? No, we do not. It is going to be close, though. I think he's going to try to push out with his... I might just be able to standing ulti him right there in the face, and yes, we do get the kill. Anhur does so much damage with that ulti. I'm going to have to be back out right now as I don't know where the enemy is, and I do have enough for my Heartseeker, and so that gives me some move speed, and it gives me some attack damage. But so far, we're playing really well, guys. Where is Agni? He is right there. So he does have Spear of the Mages. He's going to be really powerful. He's going to get a lot of HP back from his Hand of Gods. So I'm just going to have to keep him really pressed against his tower. And when I do, I can actually possibly cause him to maybe gank the side lanes. But both side lanes are really far pushed up, so I don't think either of them really need it, to be honest. Do have Agni throwing rain from above, and the longer I play this attrition battle, the harder it's going to be, so I'm going to have to be very careful about how I'm allowed to use my ultis. And if he wants to push, that is fine. Most of these guys are damaged. And I'm going to call for an early gank, because that would really help us push. And oh, I need to hit level 7. There we go. I can almost one-line these minions pretty easily. And is Hell okay on the left lane? And it looks like she is. I'm having Agni just go through some of the motions here. Waste all his mana. And there we go. And he does use a dash though. And that gives me full liberty. As well. And yes, I get another kill on Agni as he does push against me pretty aggressively. I still have enough HP, so I think I'm going to just end up taking this health, or this armor buff rather, as I do have time to do that now. There we go, and let's kill the small ones first so I don't take too much damage. And Thor is coming down somewhere. And he's coming down right on Hell, and oh, they could use some help. And I'm going to recall back here as I do need to get some boots. Is he going to be able to kill Hell? That Wukong is in dangerous situation. I probably should have gone for that gank, and that was my bad for lack of planning in that situation. But so far we're 3-0 in mid, and that's pretty good. And I don't know where Agni is.
Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing middle.
I think he's just chilling for now. Let us see. Does he have any movement speed? He doesn't have any movement speed still. So right now I'm up 20% movement speed on Agni.
Enemy missing middle. Be careful. Right. Completed. Cancel that.
And that does look like a gank there. And luckily, even though he went for the gank, I'm still quite alive. And I'm doing quite fine with my HP, so thankfully I got that armor buff, and Agni did too, but it's going to really help me out, especially later on. And I'm just going to get some extra stacks here. And I do believe Agni's going to try to push on me, as the monkey is missing from left lane, and we can just keep doing this. I don't know why he used that Path of Flames, but that leaves him vulnerable again, because now I can just use my ulti and hit him with most of the hits. The ulti is up, and I'm taking a lot of damage.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, alright, I'm taking a lot of damage, so I'm gonna have to call for a gank here in mid lane. I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, I do get a stun on Agni. I don't know what he's planning to do, but he did miss his Hand of God, so I will take that as a favor. And I dodged just out of that circle as he's trying to hit those minions and hit me, and that's going to be a very hard move to do. There's Agni here. He does use Path of Flames to run away. I do have more mana than he does, so I can use that to my advantage. And he is kind of predictable the way that he's playing, so I will take it with what it is. And I can hit him with all that, and even though I don't have minions, I can still do a lot of damage to that. And he does and he did
An
run
enemy
out
has been slain.
of his thing.
Gank middle lane. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
And we're gonna get all these minions in one go. And he's gonna use Path of Flames to get away there. And he thinks he has more mana than me, and he's gonna be sorely mistaken. And I do get an extra hit off Agni there. And every time he hits a minion, he gets 10 HP, so he does have that going for him, but it's not a huge advantage over my DPS. So we're just going to have to be very, very careful about how this plays out. I do believe that a monkey is going to come and try to engage.
Beware the shifting sands.
I do get some extra damage on Agni. And oh, there's a monkey in lane. Him and Agni as well, and I get a double kill. Oh Jesus, that deserves it. I am the greatest. Oh, that was so close. Holy crap. I can't believe we survived that encounter. Holy crap. Oh wow, that was pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gloating or anything. I just thought I was gonna die from that gank. And fortunately for us that we did not. So I'm gonna buy some more health pots here. And what I can do is I can get a sprint buff. Do I want that? Or do I want the Puri Beads? I don't know yet. I'm just gonna have to play it by ear. That middle tower is almost down. The monkey did come a little bit late, but it was enough just for us to get the kill. And thankfully that monkey did chase. Who is he? Magico. So Magico did chase. Usually what happens when you are playing against guys, they will see the enemy disappear from lane, but they don't follow him. And when you don't follow them, guess what happens? Oh, and I do get hit with that over there. I can get some damage. Oh, 3 hits, 450 damage. Are you kidding me? That is quite a lot. I can get even more hits. He does try to stun me, and that is fine. He does kill the small fries, and that is fine by me. I'll just keep popping my heal pots. I do see the monkey in left lane. He is trying to kind of go for a gank. Oh, he does get a stun on me, but I'm fine with him blowing all his mana and all his ultis. So that is fine by me. And what I can do is I can get this buff and oh wow, okay, alright, so it's an early surrender, 13-8, and guys, I'll take it because my last 2 games I had a lever and I also had a feeder. So 1-8 feeder, and then I had a lever at 7 minutes, and they were both very, very close games. I was thinking about posting them, but of course they did end in a defeat. So I didn't really want to show you guys where I play Anhur okay, and then I get a defeat. I really want to showcase that he is still strong, and you can see those cooldowns and his slow. Does it really affect how you play Anhur? No, it just means that you have to have more skills in pinning, especially when you had that slow on the obelisk, or the shifting sands rather. You could really just pin guys so easily, because as soon as that went up, they were moving like marmalade. But even at level 5, it is still 20% slow, which is really strong. I don't even think that the slow is necessary, but it does help. It does have that cool effect. And so Anhur is still very strong in nerfs. So guys, if you are interested in hearing about nerfs, more technicalities rather than more gameplay, watch my next video. I will be discussing, what it really means to average people together, and what it means, why do you nerf, how high res nerfs, and if it's a good strategy or not. And this is coming from my standpoint, so of course it's just an opinion. So feel free to disagree or agree. But guys, as always, thank you for watching. Anhur is still strong. The nerfs did nothing to his DPS output. It did nothing to his game. Did nothing to his ulti damage. And you can see, especially when Agni, he ran in at me, I would just use my ulti, standing ulti. I didn't even need to stun him, and I would do so much damage. Especially because he did not have his Magi boots, and he was so slow because of that. And so, well, let us see in future gameplays how this works out. I really want to see them balance. I do think Loki is really strong. I do think he needs a rebalancing, to be honest. But he doesn't really have too much CC. I do think he needs that damage to be successful, because he has to get in real close. And he doesn't really have any jump or dash skills. He just has that kind of sprint with his stealth. I do like that. So I don't know, we will have to see in future videos, especially when I get a chance to play more, as these guys have only been out for, Loki's been out for a little while, but Bacchus has been out for a week, and I think he's so strong. He is super strong. And so guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and also I'm gonna talk a little bit about meditation and sprint and why they're so freaking strong and why they need to be nerfed. So, and you can see Agni here, he says it was hard as F to keep up with that med, and then full HS I was doomed. So that was good. Alright guys, well as always, thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and ninja. Peabutnutterninja signing out. Bye bye.